There are legends of people born with the gift of making music so true it can pierce the veil between life and death, conjuring spirits from the past and the future. This gift can bring healing, but it also attracts demons.
Music is everything. You know, it was my first introduction to art, and I think it kind of is everybody's. I think it's the most accessible art form. Everybody can't go to the Louvre and look at the Mona Lisa, but when it comes to music, there isn't the financial barrier that exists with other art forms in terms of making it and in terms of enjoying it. It's incredibly important to me. So if you want to take a look at our story, you know what I'm saying, you kind of got to start there.
We wanted to make sure that the cast and everyone were on the same page with the world that we're building and the world that Ryan envisioned for the music. And a lot of times, sound and music has bigger impact than reading a script. By really envisioning, understanding it, you need to also hear it. Ryan is such a unique storyteller. There's a lot of musical beats and musical ideas in his tonal language, and that's why I feel like it's so easy for us to work together and for him to work with musicians. We can really talk and discuss rhythm and music. Ryan told me this movie is kind of a love letter to his uncle. It was his uncle that always played blues music when he was around.
You know, while I was finishing up the script, you know, I was able to take a trip out to Mississippi for the first time and go on a blues trail. And Ludwig was right there with me every step of the way.
Do you know how many blues club was here? I come here 67 years ago this year. They had so many blues clubs, some of them I didn't ever get a chance to make it to.
I wanted to be as authentic as possible. And it was very important that we got to work with the right artists and songwriters and give them the room and give them the space to feel comfortable.
Watch this.
I was just so impressed with how Ryan tied the music into the story. It's all tied together with such care, so it feels so natural. I feel so lucky to be a part of something like this.
For me, if blues is the backbone for popular music, I think the scary story is the backbone for all storytelling.
You keep dancing with the devil. One day he's gonna follow you home.
Will somebody take me?
I started to listen to blues music on my own, gaining an appreciation for it. And after we wrapped, you know, Black Panther, I was trying to figure out like what my next movie was gonna be. I thought about maybe jumping into the genre space, the horror space. And I was in the kitchen with my wife and producer, business partner. I think we were cooking. And a Howlin' Wolf song came on called Wang Dang Doodle, which is a crazy song about all these dangerous characters in the South that get together and decide to throw a party. The movie just came to me. You know, it kind of all coalesced in that moment. I think I got my next idea for a movie.
We ain't gonna kill every last one of you.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. Joblo remains an independent company, and we appreciate all of your support.